Dude owns it. You know what I'm saying? There's only two cocktails, three. Well, we got a monster up here. Is there any other cocktails back here? Do we need to have service? Anybody? Jimmy, where's that bottle of tequila I gave you backstage?
It's back. It's around the corner.
Is it still backstage?
Yeah.
Pass it around.
Somebody
Just for the record,
I'll be right back.
that's why he's here.
Finally, we found something he could do.
Right? he can serve food, he can tend bar.
I got all the major pieces taken care of right now.
That's beautiful.
Champ, congratulations. That's all yours.
You know what?
Hold on. You really hang on a second. Jimmy.
That's its throne.
Jimmy, I've got.
I'll do a three-piece. Yeah.
Come on, everybody takes one. Come on. Martin, come on. Wait a second, this is gonna get good. This is gonna get good.
Brad remembers what it was like when he was a champion. How's it? That was the last time. Hey, I was.
Thanks for getting us both fired for that one. There you go. Show us how it's really done. Jimmy, here's the coin. Here's the one.
Birthday. Guys, we have to, now that we're all ready for a good time.
I don't know if we actually passed tech now.
It's okay, Chad's here, we can get it through. He's a seven-time champion crew chief. Jimmy, let's start with you, brother. Well, I think, wouldn't you agree the mark of excellence?
You know you made it. You know you've made it in life. It's not just winning the 7, it's when you get your house TP'd.
Yeah.
That's good, friends.
I had such pride knowing that my house was TP'd like that. And then I got all the pictures, all the neighborhood kids. There was some serious, there's an education passed along and a moment passed along to a lot of young
Was
kids.
there good technique?
Based on the results, yes. And I was very impressed.
Now, I know some of you younger guys, I know you guys kind of been racing, you may have missed that. Older guys, who's TP'd before? Who has toilet papered someone's house? It's a pretty great, if you haven't done it, my wife and I, on one of our last dates, we toilet papered 2 different friends' houses. The key is they both think the other person did it and then did a poor job on their own house. I just want to say adult toilet papering is really, I think you should return the favor, especially now you have pictures, you know who did it, but I think you should really do it like a 7-time champion.
And do it with a nice misting of water. Okay? Really show them you love them.
I mean, that's how you have to do it.
ITP Boyer's hotels and once.
I'm missing Clint Boyer for that story right this moment.
Well, let's just move on.
Probably with Boyer still in it because he was passed out.
So you know the story.
I knew where you were going.
I've read a lot of those stories are like that. We skipped over Chase. Happy birthday, by the way.
Chase, you're 21 now. You wouldn't have a shot of Jack in the back.
He still has
No
no
tequila
drink yet on his birthday. He's 21,
That
hasn't ever had a drop of
hairstyle
alcohol.
says, I drink tequila.
He does. He did yesterday.
I did? I don't know what you're talking about.
At the rate he's going, he's still going to remember his 21st birthday. That doesn't happen.
There's a big party tonight, isn't there? Your room? No party in your room tonight?
Why tear up my room? I'm going to tear somebody else's room. That's a veteran, bud.
There you go.
Kyle, I say this with care. Do you need some sunglasses, man? How was last night? These lights seem bright.
Yeah,
to you.
us young guys went a little too hard last night. So that's why there's no alcohol in our hands.
Yeah, 2 beers. I mean, look at the size of them.
I'm still running the same buzz from last night, probably.
Well, being a guy that comes from Vegas, I'm gonna tell you, you gotta get right back
Stuart,
on that
it's gonna
horse,
take a while, right?
I think it's time, right here. It
takes
show
a while,
me.
right?
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. It takes a little while to build a tolerance.
You just can't quit. You just got to keep going.
Voice of reason, right here.
He was going. Our man, he jumped the cushion last night. He jumped the cushion.
Listen, he knows how to do this.
Larson
When you
was
jump
over
the
the
cushion,
fence.
you don't get out of the gas, do you? You get back in the gas.
Yeah. When I commit, man, I commit. And just sometimes I get in the wall. It's just about committing. My commitment was last night.
You know it's bad when a 4-year-old, he's like, Daddy, why does Kyle Larson hit the wall so much? Keelan was like, did you see Kyle Larson's car, Dad? I don't know, man.
Fans love it. Fans love it.
Kyle, what I've noticed is that, I don't know if it was Homestead, you got out of one practice and you even looked surprised yourself that you hadn't hit the wall that way. And you were like, hey, it looks pretty good, I think.
One of the most proud moments I have as a race car driver is running a 400-mile race at Homestead and not getting in the wall. So I was pumped by that.
I gave props.
Hey, that's good tracking. It comes out with a smile when you're out there. Chris, this is your first year back at the Champions Week, this time in the Cup Series. What's it been like to kind of see this from that side of the world?
I'm not sitting in the back room watching it on the TV, so that's a good thing.
We're, so wave to Johnny and Daniel right now. Give them a hi.
Yeah, they're in the back room, which the TV's not even working this time, so they don't even know what's going on.
You can only hear the echo and then the laugh, and you're like, I hope it wasn't about me.
So this is certainly the better way to do Champions Week.
Yeah, I'm all right with being up on stage. This is a good deal.
Were you driving a bus recently?
A bus?
Yeah.
No, I stay out of that.
Oh, really?
That's future coming up. I'm driving the bus to Texas.
You are.
Yeah, with a trailer. So look out.
That's Chris Busher's off-season fun.
Yeah. It's
Are you for
National
hire, or-
Lampoon's vacation. We're gonna get in a bus with a 32-foot trailer and trying to hit anybody.
That's a good start. Don't ask Joey about that, but that's a good. We learned in Chicago at Champions Week, if anybody was watching, Joey's not the guy to ask right now about driving on the road story, so we're going to gloss over that.
Who do you want to go after?
I think we should obviously start with Harvick because you guys have hung out a little bit together.
Well, yeah, we got a lot. Okay, good. I'm gonna let you pick it up from here. I want to stay as friends.
Stop.
Because you know the story.
So you guys, I heard, got an invitation. You guys both have a great mutual friend, Jimmy John, right?
Yeah.
The guy from the sandwiches. And apparently there's a large boat that you guys may have been hanging out on, and then one of you got the bride.
You know, we got a gentleman we got to keep.
We should go cook something. And I'd have to assume it was Guy, or did you say like, hey, let's go destroy the kitchen on this really nice boat?
Oh, I was wondering what story you were going to tell.
We're in the trust tree. We're not telling us.
Yeah.
I try to pick the correct ones.
Yeah, I'm good with this story. Okay.
You're good with this story. So I'm still coming. I'm still
Guy,
coming.
don't cut him a break. He didn't cut me one in Texas.
There we go. He said, don't cut him a break. He didn't cut me one in Texas. The three-piece suit is funny tonight.
Sometimes that dirt racing gets in the way.
Welcome to After the Lap.
This is what I watched.
Aren't appreciated.
I watched 2015 and I saw what went on up here and I'm thinking, we got to bring something right. We got to bring a little spontaneity, a little energy, a little smack talk, and it started already. You guys having a good time with this? Oh yeah, this is even going to get better. Wait till we bring in. Well, we'll talk about that.
We got friends. Listen, but I just need to know, Harvick, how? Hey,
He's gone.
I think the effects of tequila have found their way into Tony.
Why are you touching me?
I just thought maybe you want to tell the whole class what you're talking about.
Listen, if I want to tell the whole damn class what I'm talking about, I'll let you know, all right?
That's hard. Sprint Cup.
That sounds like a good
I
break.
think this feels like a good time to check in. Juliana, where are you?
What do you have for us?
Right over here, this is one of my favorite events to attend because you never know what these guys are going to say or do, apparently. Pass the alcohol over here when you get a chance. I'm just joking. I'm hanging out with some winners here, the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup sweepstakes winners. Not only are they enjoying the fun that we're all witnessing, but they won 3 cars, courtesy of our sponsors, Chevrolet, Ford, and Toyota. Let's give it up for our winners, Bradford Martin, Beverly Everhart, and Matthew Mazier. Is that how I say that right? All right, congratulations, guys. Now, fans, I gotta bring you into the conversation, of course, because we have our Ask MSC going on. You guys submitted your questions. I picked out a couple. Peter Kinsman, I have your question here. This is going to Carl Edwards. Carl, he wants to know, besides winning Texas, what was your favorite moment in 2016?
Yeah. So funny, dude. Sure as hell wasn't the finish at Homestead. Maybe it was the last. Be careful on the front row with Joey behind you guys. Don't be throwing rocks. Inside. My kid throws a lot of blocks. You didn't get it.
Carl,
was that your fault, Joey?
We had a lot of fun
like it was
Texas, and yeah. I'm sorry, Joey. That was I.
No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
I didn't mean to.
I know your answer already, though. What is it? It was the last lap at Richmond. Oh, that was a good one. That was. I had a feeling that was going to come back to bite me with about 35 to go at Homestead, but thank you. I appreciate it. You were way better than me. Don't worry, buddy. No, I got your back. Richmond was fun, though. Next time, I'll restart behind you. I got you. No, yeah.
I sense intervention.
There was a real question, you guys. It's one thing if you mess with us, but just that was a real answer.
Where's that tequila?
Carl, you know what? I think what we're seeing right now is that sometimes the guys have a little bit different opinion outside the car than they do inside.
And listening to it and getting a little insight, I mean, that's one of the things I love as a fan. You guys love it too, because you hear it. We've got a little hot mic. You hear a little smack talk going on between the teams. I think we need to roll. We got some great footage, don't we?
Yeah, check out a little scanner audio, the best stuff from the chase.
Hang on. Away we go, guys. Oh, no! There's no way! Get yourself a glad, big boy. I think you're right where you're hitting the cone. Hey, there is no cone. Woo-hoo! Yeah! Take it. Hell yeah! We going to pitching lane. It's over. Yeah, boys, we're back. I gave him a run, didn't I, Joe? You came up in front of him. You came up the hell driver, man. Unreal. Lift it up, get the jack off. Stay down, it's blowing up big time now. Oh, I love winning here. I'm getting flipped off a lot, though. Write down that number. We need to race these guys like the race us. Wait, step up. I have no clue what I did wrong. I have no idea. The 20 to take the inside, that would help me. Once you tell me I'm clear, though, I have to make the move. It's not like I can say, just take a right. It's been a hell of a ride for 18 years. Put Superman to the rear. Every time I got that son of a bit of the way, get him out of the way. 39 out of the way, please. Damn. Probably gave it up, right? Talladega Night. That's after that. I'm just making another 10 laps and I won't have anybody mad at me today. 7-time champion, Jimmy Johnson. Yes! My God, we did it! I don't even know what to say.
That's my favorite.
I would have gone an hour longer of that and served popcorn.
That's all you got. We've got so much better.
Well, it turns out there's some that's wildly inappropriate and some that's just sort of inappropriate. We went with the sort of instead of wildly. We think that fits better.
We have a DVD box set that's going to be coming out.
Is there another reel? Because there was nothing from Tony on there.
That I think fits in the wildly inappropriate category.
I didn't make the cut, bud.
I was just so fucking happy I didn't make a cut either.
Yeah, there's something to be said when you don't.
There's not enough time in this show for Stewart highlights.
I get my own show when I do that.
It's
got to be after like 11, 12 o'clock after the kids are long asleep.
There's no afternoon replays of that show. Kyle, I think we should start with you because you're a good highlight in that video.
He's got a lot more. I was noticing while he was texting somebody that he's gotten a lot more sensitive, a lot softer. You're showing some.
No, I think what he's saying is, when did you get so nice? Because after the Phoenix race, you sounded genuinely heartbroken that Kenseth didn't make it.
I was.
You're like, oh, man, I just,
I thought it was my fault until I went back and looked at the replay, then I knew it wasn't.
Wasn't my fault.
Yeah, I did one of these.
Matt, do you have a microphone?
That's the same thing.
Is there one? Hey.
What?
Matt, were you surprised at all that the guy the week before who said I would totally clear out one of my teammates to advance in the next round, when you didn't make it, was like, oh man, Matt's not gonna make it. And he did. For once I was like, hey, look at this softer side Kyle.
Is there a question somewhere in there?
Well said.
I'm not surprised by anything.
Didn't take any hook on that. Check that one off.
I think what we should do now, why don't we...
Here, I got one for you. You ready?
Oh, good.
Today we can fill the quota for today for Talladega and NASCAR. If we haven't crashed at least 50% of the field by the end of the race.
I remember that.
It shouldn't be that way. I don't think any of the wrecks were an overheating issue. That's why I say I think we ought to just tape them off solid and run them until they blow up anyway. I think
Well said.
So the best part of that whole one, though, has to be, let's just turn around and run backwards. No, wait. Let's have half of them turn around and run backwards, and the other ones go around the normal.
I'm good right now, Park. No, it's getting good. It needs to get great.
See, this is what happens. Did you see a split before? This is what they call peer pressure, kids. Larson, you'll learn this when you grow up. Don't worry.
So,
Go, Tony, go!
I like that just when we think Kyle Busch isn't paying attention, he's also running the AV department. I'm impressed. That was a fast grab for that quote.
I got it.
Well done. And you know that
the AV team is just blowing up.
They're
over there
excited right now.
They're really.
I think because you guys have a lot to say, you're a pretty diverse group. I think we should pick some things that some of you have said this year, and let's
See if they can remember what they said.
Can figure out maybe you said them, exactly. Maybe you did. Let's start with our first one. Well, guess who? You want to read it?
You're gonna say that I'm gonna read it? I'm an author, so not only is it raining, but the Pokemon Go at Pocono Restaurant is slim to none trying to catch them all.
I'm going to assume it wasn't Carl, since he is still pretending that social media is not a thing.
I was the Grand Marshal at that race. I can't get it.
Way to go.
What's Pokemon?
Kurt, you got an answer there. Is it 3-piece? Is it Austin Dillon?
Look, I deleted the app. My fiance was going to leave me over this deal, so there's no more Pokemon on my phone.
Solid. All right, how about this next one? When told that a driver was angry with him...
Wait, time out.
Okay.
Time out.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck's Pokemon?
Please explain, Rutledge.
Austin can see. Don't take this wrong way. I've got kids, so I couldn't download it and play. Could you tell Tony what Pokemon Go was or is?
It was.
No, it's hard to explain.
It's not hard to explain.
If you drank that much tequila,
You
you
had to
can
be born in the
understand.
90s. You know, the Pokemon.
It was this thing that tricked people into exercising.
I got this. If there's magical creatures that you're seeing right now, you capture them on your phone, you get points.
People would walk around looking for these things that were just floating around.
Well, that sounds dumb as shit.
That's the last time he had too much tequila.
Is that you on a rascal scooter in a hotel?
Oh. You don't even remember.
I don't even remember. Wow.
Of course you don't
But
remember.
it looks like I'm doing it, dude.
Your leg was injured, and that was what you were riding around the casino.
Pokemon, whatever the hell.
You guys got
Hey, tell me. Listen, I do enough stupid shit on my own. I don't need some little invisible deal to go chase around. Right?
Tony, what did you tell Kyle at Watkins Glen when you went to the box? What did you tell him? I wanted to know.
Is a lot of stuff. What had happened was, young Kyle had went down to do his qualifying run. I went down to do my qualifying run. I waited for young Kyle to go do his qualifying run. Young Kyle pulled out and then stopped. And then when I took off, I had every intention of not stopping when I took off. Young Kyle saw me coming and took off. Side by side down the back stretch of Watkins Glen. I didn't make the bus stop. So I went and told young Kyle if he wanted to make the bus stop the next time, he'd go when he went out for his qualifying run. And just like normal form, we have not had a problem since.
Tony's been mad at me more during a practice than he ever has been in a race. Pocono, my rookie year, you know, we all kind of like space out and go slow. We're all batting points then, so we were all like last cars out. And here comes Tony like carving his way through everybody, and I'm the guy that he gets to. And there was a caution shortly after, and he's running into me. And like, what did I do? I wasn't. I didn't stop this time. I was actually going. He's running the back of me. And there's probably been 2 or 3 times he's been mad at me in practice. Maybe one time in a race.
But not once in a race.
Michigan the next week. Michigan, we started. You got a better start than me. And I saw you coming. I moved up half a lane down the front stretch, and you ran to the back of me. Caution shortly after that. Run into me. Like, run into me. Also, he was mad at both of us at Loudon last year.
You always get fucking up.
He was in a Chip Ganassi sandwich.
Listen, I'll take you on. I don't give a shit. I'll take y'all on. Line up right here. Should we line up by year? Should we line up by year? Man, I can't remember all that stuff all at one time. You guys are gonna have to space
Hey, one
it
time
out.
I was standing there watching the race in Richmond as the team owner. Dude's driving my car. Next thing I know, my car's gone. I'm like, where the hell did my car go? This dude parks it in the middle of the garage in Richmond. Decided that it wasn't running good enough, so he just got out, parked the car, left.
Tony has to come back every year just for the roast factor. This is just...
I really like this.
All I gotta say is y'all get it out now, because next year I won't be here. Get it all out now.
I like that you guys
don't
never
say
forget.
that. I'll still be at the owner's side hanging out with those guys.
Right?
I'll be hanging out with Penske and Gibbs talking about how good we all used to be.
All right.
No, we can't. We got one last quote we got to do.
Yeah, we're gonna
one last quote.
This will go now. I feel like I'm the most competitive driver in the motorhome lot, no matter what it is. Whether we're racing, playing another sport, or deciding who can run to that sign and back faster, I feel like I'm the most competitive person alive.
It's definitely not Kyle Busch.
Who is it? Who are you pointing to?
Come on.
If I had to pick, I would pick Denny Hamlin on that.
Then you would be right.
Denny.
Now we got a great piece of footage of Denny playing. Because as you know, Denny's got a full court at the house, right, in North Carolina.
Brand new,
Full court.
beautiful basketball court.
And a couple injuries from playing ball. Big Hornets fan, big NBA fan, right? And I think it's important. And I thought that you found this piece of video and brought it out of the archives. Let's take a look.
Let's take a quick look. This is I think this is Denny playing hoops at his new basketball court. Wait, you know what? No, wait. This was the video that Denny tweeted out. That's not you playing at all, is it? That's Brad. Is that Brad?
Hey man, cut that off for athletes.
I wanted me to spring up champion.
Make it go
I
away.
hit my goal.
Make it go away.
I feel like, Denny, have you given Brad an invite to come play at the house?
Airball. Airball. Airball.
I'm with you. I'm glad nobody's caught that on camera.
I don't have a gym in my house. Play it through to the end, please. The ending is the best. He'd be on the radio button right now. Paul Wolf.
It's not done yet.
Not only do you not have a gym, you don't have a barn at your house either, obviously.
It's, Steve Jason. Never give up, kids. Never give up. That's a huge basket regulation. Come on, let's give Brad a hand. That was the physical All right, now, as much as we all enjoy just a classic Tony Stewart roast that this certainly can turn into, we do know that this is the last time we're going to see you here in this driver's role. And you made a big point this year, don't make a big deal out of me. Possibly because you watched Jeff Gordon retire, and I think you saw guys like Eddie Gossage give him 2 ponies, and you're like, what am I going to do with ponies?
Well, I would give him 2 ponies.
You could probably tell him how to prepare them. I don't know about that, but
Really?
you did have a
In
great.
Italy, it's a delicacy.
horse.
Not in this country. That's for a different show. No, but you did make some really cool things this year, whether it was training drivers with helmets. But one of my favorite ones was the helmet you did, a tribute to AJ Foyt, which we got a picture of it. This thing was so cool. Kind of tell us why you did that helmet and why a guy like AJ Foyt meant so much to you.
I didn't do any of the helmets, just for the record. My helmet painter did every one of them, one a week. And if they put that picture back up, AJ actually wrote on both sides of the helmet, which there were only 3 helmets I kept from the year, which was Sonoma, the Sonoma win, the Brickyard, and the last race at Homestead. The rest of them got traded to the majority.
You didn't trade with me. I'm disappointed. Don't look at me.
I'm working on them. I'm working on them.
That's Chris Buescher, by the way.
I'm glad you got that right the first time. Didn't have to look at a piece of paper to figure that one out.
Well, look, we didn't get you we wanted to get you a cool.
We wanted to do something special.
But we thought someone special would be better. So let me
Someone?
someone.
You got me someone?
Let me just go get a friend.
You're going to take this.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Mr. AJ Foyt.
What do I think? Like, are you shitting me? What do I think?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
This is by far Jimmy, you're a badass, but this is the baddest man on the planet right here.
I'm still looking down the grass, Tony, not up at it. Been shaky the last 2 or 3 years, but I'm still looking up.
AJ, it's so cool that you came out here, you made this trip. What is it about Tony that makes him so special to you?
He started like I did on skid rope and come to the top.
You know, as a kid having a legend as a hero, what was it specifically? I mean, we know all the accolades, all the championships, everything he did, but for you personally, what was it that, I mean, to see him sitting, I saw your face when he came out, I mean, it's big. What was it?
Let's face it, when he started, he was a hell of a race car driver in go-karts and midgets and sprints, and Indy cars and stock cars, so what else can you race?
I'll tell you, the moment that I knew that this was my guy was the year that he was at the Indy 500 and got out of his car and was beating on the right front suspension with a hammer. And then had the balls to get back in it and drive it. I was like, that's my horse right there.
I didn't really do that.
Like hell you didn't.
Well, you look pretty good for your age.
That's funny because I was thinking the same about you. I
don't look too damn good anymore. You gotta add about 40 years till you get me.
And about 40 more pounds.
Let me ask the rest of the guys. Anybody? I mean, we all love AJ and what he's done. Anybody else have a hero like AJ, or any question about AJ? Because I think that when you look at what he's accomplished in the road, no pun intended, that he paid for everybody. What do you think? We're sitting here with the legend. I mean, Carl, you came up with this. I mean,
Jimmy, what about you? When you think about a guy like AJ Foyt, and yeah, we
all put our mics down because we just let these two have the stage.
Right.
Congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
I mean, when you guys think about Tony, when you think about AJ, we see the similarities between these two of the fun-loving guys who will race everything and anything. But there's obviously something really special about a guy like AJ, especially who will fly out here just to help make fun of Tony along with you guys. But for you guys, what does somebody like AJ mean?
The only thing I told Tony when he first started, don't act like I do, because I acted like a fool many times.
How do you think that worked out?
It worked out too good, it looked like.
when did you give him that advice?
Like Tony told me, I was the only one that's in probation on NASCAR, SCCA, and USAC. But hell, we got through it.
The best part, I actually drove a race car for him. I drove the Silver Crown Series for him and George Snyder. He showed up one night at IRP, and it had a really small stumble when he got back to the gas. So AJ gets in there and he starts working on it, and I went back out. You better plug your ears for this one, boss. Whatever. It was a lot worse. So when we came in, I said, "Hey, can you go down and get me a hot dog from the concession stand real quick?" Which he did, because he was hungry too. I mean, we didn't get this way by not eating. So we went back and we went and put it the other way, and they got running better. Went out and, I don't know, I think we were quick time that night. He goes, "See, I told you I'd get you guys dialed in." Like, yes, you did, bud. I appreciate that too.
Tony's been known to be full of, you know what?
You say shit.
You agree with me?
AJ, did you think we would see a guy like Jimmy Johnson get 7 championships in this modern era?
Well, racing's changed a lot now, and he's a hell of a race driver. He does a hell of a job, and the whole team. And I congratulate him, because anytime you win one championship is a hell of a job. So, like I told him earlier, congratulations again.
It's so cool that you came all the way out here. Tony, is
that, I mean, do we pass AJ Foyt a bottle of
I'm
tequila?
sorry?
Do you like tequila, sir?
I don't know if my doctor would approve.
It was his idea.
I hate that.
Was he getting pastor?
I'm walking like a drunk now. If you ever think at 80 years old, or gonna be 82, you had to learn to walk again. I mean,
You want Tony to drink your portion, right?
well, every time I fall backwards and busted my butt. That's the reason I was nervous trying to step up about 3 inches today. But it could have been worse. I guess.
the most sunny disposition of all time. I love that he could still talk trash to you guys and go, but you know, we got through it.
Well, Tony will be upset because I'm going to send my airplane bill to him. The jet fuel.
Heard about those dinner wars.
Those dinner wars. No problem with that, by the way. I'd pay that 10 times over for you, bud.
Thank you.
And now we're going to go head down front to Claire Delane, who is with a couple other champions. Claire?
Well, I gotta tell you, as the champions come up here and join me, is this the best NASCAR after the lap ever? I want to introduce, I found a couple of friends here, the 2016 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series champion, Johnny Sauter, and the 2016 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion, Daniel Suarez. tell you, I am so honored to have covered these guys all year long. I'm on the air a lot of times after races are over. And given what we have paid attention to on stage here, I think we should go a little irreverent here. What do you think?
Well, how do you top that? I mean, this is awesome. And I've even quoted AJ Foyt in an interview one time. I got wrecked out here at Vegas in a truck race. And if you watch YouTube and you watch AJ is pissed, you'll know exactly which interview I'm talking about. It's awesome. It's about Johnny and Biggie, I think, at the Milwaukee Mile. And it's worth watching, so I hope everybody hits it tonight.
Really cool champion, Johnny Sauter, and a lot of grit and a true racer, and I mean that. And we also have over here Daniel Suarez. What do you think about all these guys back here?
Well, it's awesome. First of all, congratulations to Jimmy Johnson and the 48 team. They did an amazing job this year. And it's amazing. It's amazing to be here in Vegas, having some fun with these guys. I was a little jealous when I was in the Toyota Camry streetcar and watching all these guys doing burnouts in the middle of the streets. But it was a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with these guys, with Johnny. Already a couple days here and a few days back in Miami 10 days ago. So it's been pretty good.
Now one last thing, because we got to go a little crazy, because they are crazy.
10 days ago, I was in
Fort
Fort Lauderdale.
He's driving the pace car. He actually tried to call you because he thought you knew where everybody was at. He tried to get you on the phone. You went rogue. You took us. You were supposed to follow a bus, right? You were driving.
So that's what happened when I lost my Fiat guy for 30 minutes. I was driving with Claire. We were supposed to get here. We were supposed to follow a bus, and after a couple of minutes, the bus was gone, and I didn't know where to go. And I was in the middle of the interview, and we're supposed to be here. Claire's supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here, and we were in the middle of the streets in Vegas somewhere, trying to figure out how to make it here.
We were on Frank Sinatra Boulevard, away totally from where we're at, and he tries to call
Where
you.
were they?
I don't think so. I think he's
way
got
over
two
there.
phones. If anybody wants to know, he's got his phone for back in Mexico and his phone for the States. So I think he was trying to call me on his Mexican phone and it wouldn't go through.
So we went rogue, we got lost, we were on TV, we were live on the radio, and he's behind the wheel. He finally tells the producer, hand the phone over, I want to drive and do the directions right at the same time.
So this is what happened. I was driving, and you were supposed to text when you are driving, but I was lost, so I didn't know what to do. I had Claire on the, on one side, and then the camera on the other side. We're on live on NASCAR.com, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should say, hey, we're lost here, or hey, you know what I mean? So it was a difficult situation, but long story short, we got lost, we came back, and here we are.
Here we are, and you know what? Couldn't be prouder of these two champions. Johnny Sauter, I've covered you for a long time. You are a great champion. Enjoy the season, all right?
Thank you very much. And you're a Wisconsin girl, and I'm a Wisconsin guy, and I was wondering if Brad Keselowski would be interested in joining the Milwaukee Bucks as a point guard.
I'll tell you what. In a little bit, if you're lucky, they'll pass the tequila, okay? Hey, thanks for coming up here, and congratulations on just a great season, both of you. Great driving, had a good time getting lost and going rogue with you, and you fans have a great, great time here. Let's throw it back to Rutt and Guy. Enjoy after that.
Thanks, Kyle, you have something you want to say real quick.
Yeah, I do. Johnny, hey.
God bless America.
God bless America. I like it when you see people, you immediately go to YouTube right now.
I got it.
We gotta put him on the media team next year. You know what? Talking about media and talking about how important this is. NASCAR is taking over Las Vegas this weekend. Is that right? I hope everybody's sending out their tweets and their Facebook and their book face and all that on the interweb or whatever it's called, and making sure that people know what's happening. And MySpace. Yeah,
It's coming back.
you gotta follow. How many followers you have?
2.
MySpace. I'm one of them.
Both of them. 2. But you know what? Our friend NASCAR Chasm has been sending tweets out all night long. I just want to take a look at a couple. We got some really good ones. The first one, Kurt, it's about you. This is a good one. If you had to choose, Kurt, between the Cubs winning the championship next year or you winning the championship, what are you going to choose, Kurt? What are you going to choose?
That's like me on the spot there. I don't know. There's like the White Sox as the alternate team in Chicago, and then there's like Kyle as the alternate team in NASCAR.
Okay. I see what you're getting at.
So I can just choose that as my answer, but I really don't know about that one.
That's a nice way to not say I would choose me and not the Cubs. That was well done.
A couple choices there.
I think in this alternate, this is like the alternate 1985 in Back to the Future 2 is how he just answered that. Where Biff was in charge.
You just lost everybody.
I know.
I'm sitting next to you.
5 easy seconds.
Let's talk about
It was a movie where these guys went back to the future in a DeLorean. It's on Netflix, I'll show you sometime. How about we got another
That's about where rubber shoes come from, it's Back to the Future, right?
Yes, these also came from the future with the hoverboard. Carl Edwards, other than all forms of social media, what's your greatest phobia?
I've been following him, I thought, on Twitter forever, but I'm not the real Carl Edwards. So you're not posting.
You're the same way as me, guy. Like, he has USA Today points, ranking on where he is with social status. And I was like, man, I didn't know you had Twitter.
I do.
You do?
No, I just like I tell people, my MySpace page is kicking. It's good. I haven't made it up to Twitter. You know, I think since Tony is Tony's last time up here and he's been drinking. Do you have anything you want to say at all? I just want to hear Tony say something. What are you doing? He's been talking all night.
I mean, in the back of my mind, I'm saying whatever I say, NASCAR might find me, but I don't give a shit. Wait. And then I remember that I got to be a car owner next year, and I can still get called in the trade.
That's only if you show up to the track.
I don't have to be there on time.
Right.
So I'm good. Yes.
You're good. And you probably don't have to pay the fine unless you're going to like race again or compete again or something.
Listen, I am not going to be Jeff Gordon.
I don't know.
I say that with all due respect because Jeff bailed Dale Jr. out. You guys get hurt, you're on your own.
You know what?
Don't we have one?
I think we have a tweet about Tony actually.
It's coming up.
Tony Stewart,
what is the absolute dumbest question you have ever been asked by a member of the media besides this one?
I mean, the media center, I honestly don't know what they're going to do without you.
Tell the three-legged chair one. I like that one.
I can't.
How about
Remember Talladega, you were in the media center and you were saying how they need to cut the legs off the chairs because it's boring in there? Or it's too safe? Remember that one?
It was too
safe.
Somebody asked me if racing had become too safe. I said, well, let's just saw the leg off your chair and see if you think that's too safe. Hold on. Just if you give me about 30 seconds, Kyle's going to have the answer for this one.
Are you searching Tony Stewart media tirade, or like what's the keyword in there?
I'm telling you right now, if he's searching my name for this clip, it's going to take him a while because I got a lot of stuff on the internet.
Yeah, we got to get him a laptop for the next round of this.
They're an abacus.
NASA's got satellites linking all over the place. Stuff's freezing up.
Mainframe at the palms going down.
Look at the look on
everybody's
his face.
You know what, Kyle, while you work on that, let's go to the next one. This is a really good one. It says, Chris Buescher, no question, we just thought reintroducing you
would be really key. Like a fog machine and everything would be important.
Can I make one exception? No offense, let's take out the fog machine since we set off the fire alarm earlier.
Yeah.
But why don't we do this? Let's do it the right way. Hold that. Right. Can you guys help us? We're going to need
This is really important. We want him to have the proper intro. Let's do it with wrestling voices.
Hey, a rain delay is still a win, my friend. This one's for you.
Okay, here we go. You guys gotta help out. Bring the lights in. Come on, everybody else is clapping and screaming. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages.
For the first time as a Spring Cup Series driver for Champions Week,
gracing the stage,
a guy we don't honestly know that much about,
except for the fact that he went to an elementary school that he couldn't tell us the name of earlier tonight.
That's true, he honestly didn't remember the name of his elementary school.
But he had a dog.
And he played 3 seasons of T-ball, to which he said he was not very good.
In 8th grade.
We're fairly certain he's from Texas.
He loves karaoke. Now, I don't know.
And he's never been to Graceland.
But he likes cold pizza and warm beer. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Chris
fire alarm off. My bad. Anything you'd like to say?
Well, we're here to win. So what do you got going on here? That was not fog. A bunch of ribbons. I don't even know what y'all said beforehand, but I'm Chris Busher, in case nobody caught that. We did win a race this year. We did make top 16, so yeah, we pulled something off.
Chris Busher, everybody.
Again with Chris Busher. That intro.
He's got toilet paper stuck to his shoe.
Oh, that was awesome. We got to do more of that. Anybody else want their own private intro?
Yeah, anybody? Tony? Because we worked on one for everybody, but time doesn't allow for that. So, hey, Joey, let's you've been kind of quiet today.
I know. My intros are a lot different than Chris's. No one really cheers for mine.
Well, you.
I get a lot more booze and cheers.
The best
Joey, I think the highlight earlier was it Phoenix when you were driving by the start-finish line and you were like really excited. You said, "There's a lot of people giving me the bird."
It's pretty awesome.
You're number one. Hey, they're still talking about you.
What number are you? Yeah, we're almost the same on the whole boo thing.